Julia, you are definitely a grand dame now for me in the, for lack of a better word, the halls of music. Uh, the fact that we didn't see you actually kind of dispirited a lot of us on YouTube for the simple fact that I loved everything that you've created so far. But this one makes up for everything that we haven't seen from you for a long while. I'm happy the college thing is going well for you. I didn't even know you went on tour, but thank you for showing the pics and advising that you have. That's my fail for um, not checking up on what you're actually doing off your Facebook page. But I just wanted to let you know that the song that you gave us at the beginning of it was instrumentally and vocally. I can't find words for it. It was just flawless for me. It was superb. It was mellifluous, where your voice was actually maintaining the music more than the other way around. Um, the extra vocal tracks that you put in were awesome. The whistling that Julian actually gave you actually gave it a special interest punch. But it's just that, how can I put it? I've listened to a lot of music in my days, and I'm playing a lot of music on the radio. Unfortunately, not like you talented musician, you. But I have to admit that your music would stand up on a very, very long list of artists, right at the top 10, top 20 of artists that I know. Unfortunately, I can't give you names because the top 10 and 20 tends to fluctuate depending on the rotation of the music. But you'd have a solid place in the top 5, at least with me. That's a guarantee. Because you decided to give us this little present for your long absence, and that you've made us aware of what you were doing, and gave us an extraordinary song to please our ears and to tantalize our senses with. I'm not trying to do William Shatner, by the way. Here's an honor bestowed only to the people that really, really deserve it. An image of my Scottish Smurf. You were nifty in so many ways. Thank you so very much for being a part of YouTube and sharing this with us. If you do have any material that you'd be interested in donating for giveaways, or if you'd like to have any material on Solid CD played at my radio show, it's a jazz and blues radio show, but the list is not simply jazz and blues, it's actually longer. Actually, I can't put my fingers. There we go. About the size of this. Well, actually, more than that. But you have to expand it to about what the musical scale is that comprises blues, Chicago blues, jump blues, swing blues, bluegrass, country blues, country, um, rock and roll, some folk rock, Americana. Then on top of that, there's Canadiana. There's also in the jazz section, which is jazz, swing, big band, jive, um, smooth jazz, hip hop jazz, acid jazz, funk jazz, um, and I'm missing a lot because there's a lot more that actually gets listed. I'm gonna have to create a list of this all of these days. But anyways, send me a private message, please. I'd be glad to entertain any ideas you have of having your music played on my show. But it's more me actually almost on my hands and knees begging for you to actually have material available for the show. I'm going to go check out your website, see what you have available for download. But unfortunately, no budget and volunteers, unfortunately, make my radio station what it is. I'm a volunteer myself, so no salary to spend on music. I always try to get it from the best of people. Have a nice one.